Hey, I guess we're live. Oh boy. So I started playing around with the camera and OBS yesterday because I realized I need to get more comfortable talking to the camera because I need to make a intro video for Otechie, and then I realized I also need to be probably teaching people how to make better intro videos for Otechie. So I kind of went down this whole rabbit hole of like um, figuring out tips and how to talk to the camera, like practicing talking to the camera. I named my camera Ernie even, and tried making a video to send my girlfriend just to get better at talking to it and like doing the eye contact and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to pretend that it's like a friend slash therapist and see how it goes with these videos. The So yeah, I'm calling it a check-in because it reminds me kind of like of this thing we used to do at camp, where at the end of every day we'd have a cabin and we'd all go around and just talk about our day or maybe our feelings and how we're feeling. And I don't know, I really liked that. It felt like it wrapped up each day nicely, and probably taught me to talk about my feelings a lot better than I would have, because I think I wasn't like naturally super comfortable doing that, but I think now I'm pretty good at it. Um, but yeah, I guess the other reason is I guess it's just trying to put my thoughts out there for Otechie. Um, I kind of like stay in my little bubble and program too much, like most technical founders probably do. Um, and I've always like wanted to write articles or something, but well, first I hate writing. I don't hate it, but historically I hated writing. Now I dread every writing assignment I did all through school, and it just also seems like it takes a ton of work to like really write it and then like polish it and do everything there. Um, so I think writing's probably too much work, and maybe I feel like you don't get to know someone quite as well from just reading their work as watching videos of them. So I don't know, but I guess the other one a lot of people do is they just like fire off tweets. But I feel like when I'm tweeting, I'm always like thinking about, I don't know, it's hard to not really think about how it's going to be received. So I think with these videos, like, I'm pretty much going to pretend it's just me recording myself, but I'm actually going to just stream it out to the whole world. So if anyone wants to get to know me really, really well, they can just watch a bunch of my videos. Um, and I think that's going to be maybe useful if I'm trying to hire in the future or something like that. People can go watch my videos and I don't know, get an unpolished look. Um, so, alright, let's talk about Otechie. I'm getting back from like having COVID, and then I took this weird break doing like fixing up the first app I ever made, which is a drawing app called Coloru. Um, so that was a ton of fun, but big distraction, as was having COVID. Um, but now I'm back in Otechie, and I'm feeling really good about it. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. I think I was like trying to figure out how to do. I don't know. Sometimes it's like when you learn, there's like a new skill. And like these days, I'm thinking about like sales, and it's like, oh gosh, there's like all these tasks I need need to do around that. Um, and then I need to kind of shift back into like product mode because there's a couple more things I need to do there. Um, but yeah, so the new features. So right now, what's up with Otechie is it's really just like a Slack integrated live chat that's like intended for agencies and freelancers. Um, so I think that was cool. Is trying to like boil it down to something really simple. But the thing that I realized is really where the value that Otechie creates is doing a better job converting people's leads into actual conversations. Um, so like the first idea I had to do that was showing videos just so like someone's seeing the person, they feel comfortable talking to them. They're able to get their vibe a little bit and know it's a real person. So yeah, first I was working on doing these intro videos for Otechie, or adding the feature. And it started out like copying kind of how Instagram did it, where it was like a full screen. And I was doing like vertical videos, and then with a little like messaging bar down below. But eventually I realized that that was kind of weird because I would like open up and it would be like a vertical video, and then when they close that, it would pop open like the chat widget window. But the vertical video really only is like it's designed for mobile, whereas I think most people visiting like consultant or freelancers websites are probably on desktop. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to check with stats on that. But anyways, I think I shifted it over so it's full screen. The video's on the left, and then there's a chat on the right. So the whole thing is like one screen instead of like having multiple windows and stuff, and that simplifies it a lot. But something I pulled from Instagram that I really like is having the little like glow around the person's face, kind of like it's an Instagram story. So that way it makes it so when they click it, they kind of expect a video to happen, so it doesn't feel as jarring, which I think is cool. So that feature's built. Pretty much I'm just waiting on myself making a making my intro video and sending that so I can get that live and like reach out to the few people that are using Otechie right now and get them to make it or make their own videos. I figure out a little bit how to like, I don't know, I guess how careful to be around to just like pushing updates and being like, oh, like there's gonna be an empty video place, or try to like to really wait for everyone to be like ready. I don't know. I guess it's like how quickly to move when you're doing a startup is interesting sometimes. But oh, I lost my train of thought a little bit. Yeah, so that's pretty much waiting on me to do my video. I made one earlier, but I like wrote a whole script out, and I was like trying to read through the script a bunch of times and editing it to make it so it sounded more like me just talking. I think you could still kind of see my eyes. Like it wasn't terrible, but it was a little corny, and you could see my eyes moving, and like it was obvious I was reading something, kind of like I was someone doing a speech or something. So I'd like to just ad lib one. We'll see if I get comfortable enough to really do a good job. And well, I felt weird about the one I made because I was like, let me know and I'm gonna help you make a great video. I was like, my video I didn't feel like was great, so I felt a little disingenuous about that. But maybe I should just put it up there as an example. I don't know. I think this is something I'm gonna run into a lot with Otechie, is that like making these videos makes people feel really self-conscious, because like we all know someone's gonna judge us majorly off this quick little video of ours, and we really kind of know and I don't know, get too perfectionistic about it. I think on the flip side, it's like having someone judge us like that is really like they're like humanizing us and making us a real person, and that's really what's going to be so powerful, is that it like changes it from like, oh, just like bot on the internet to like, oh, here's a real person who I'm gonna like actually talk to. So I think it's gonna really work, but I think people are gonna be maybe a little hesitant to make these videos, and I'm gonna have to probably learn how to really help people do it. So maybe it's good that I'm not naturally good at this, so I'll figure out like what helps me and see if I can teach you that. Yeah, so, oh, but I guess once I was doing the video, I realized that, oh man, like if you have those visitors watching your video, you kind of have a captive audience and they have the chat open. So it'd be great if like you knew when people were seeing your video and you got alerts about that, and then you could actually start the conversation with them and be like, hey, like I'm here, like let's hop on a video call right now and answer some questions. Yeah, the I kind of like it if I would do like a calling thing, even where I do like a slash command in Slack where you can just say like call and it does like an actual like Dylan's calling you pop up and you just hit OK, or you hit like answer and then it like does the Zoom link open. I think that'd be pretty cool. I don't know if it'd be too aggressive, but that's kind of maybe a nice to have, because I think like if you just send them a link to Zoom, that works pretty well. But yeah, another feature I want to build into here is getting that Calendly integration. Calendly's a little weird with their API. I think you have to like email them to get an API code or something. So I guess I maybe like I don't know. I was gonna wait on that a little bit, but I mean, getting the Calendly is great. I think like you want to get a video chat with them right on the spot, or get them to book a Calendly time, so you can do a video chat later. Those are probably the big things. I mean, getting in a Slack Connect channel with them, which that works too. It's like when you're talking to someone in the live chat, you can use the /connect um, slash command, and it sends them a nice little button, and it makes it so they can join with their workspace, and then you can just talk. Um, Sadly, both need to be on pro accounts for that, which kind of bummed me out a little bit in the beginning, but I think for like real companies, that's probably what they're using. Um, I think this is something that like bootstrapped entrepreneurs get into, is that like it's like, oh, like I'm kind of broke, so my users are probably broke, but it's like no, like they can spend whatever amount per month, and it's not a big deal. um, but yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling good actually now that I'm talking to the camera. I was just kind of feeling overwhelmed and like maybe getting in my head and thinking too much, and I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna learn to think out loud to my friend Ernie here. Um, what else? Oh man, today we got a new washer and dryer machine because the washing machine broke. I had to change the door over on the dryer machine. It took fucking forever. It's like 14 screws into the thing. Like I thought I was gonna just change the hinges, but then I had to like flip where the handle was and do like take apart the whole door and whatever. And then I feel like I had to like thread the holes on the other side, because I don't know if they forgot to thread it or something, but it was a huge pain, and I'm gonna just complain a little bit. So I'm done complaining, but that's so um yeah, I'm trying to think about other things. I guess oh, I wanted to do you know those little powered by links that go in those widgets all the time. Like I kind of don't like them, obviously, but an idea I had to make it kind of cool is making it so people could turn it off, but if they leave it in and people sign up with that like powered by Otechie link, that just automatically gives them referral credits. So um, it's kind of like, oh, leave it in there, and like you have to pay less because people just click on it and sign up. I think it's also a good way to like introduce referrals to people. You can kind of be like, hey, like there's the powered by link in there, and like if anyone signs up, we give you this much off your bill, or we just give it to you in cash, and here's your link if you want to like share it with people. It's like a nice way to bring that up, and kind of make them feel like they're already doing it, or they'll make it so they're already doing it, I guess. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I think like most places definitely don't pay for that. They're like, oh, premium tier, you can turn it off or whatever. But I think it would feel good if you see it there and you're not like annoyed, like, why am I promoting this company? It's kind of more like, oh, like I'm promoting this company, and like people click it, like I pay them less. So I like the idea. It's weird to tell how long you've been streaming for on here. 14 minutes already. Dang, time kind of flies. I'm very new to OBS and stuff and YouTube. I had an old YouTube channel from like a while ago when I was doing like tech tutorials for people that are not that tech savvy. So it's like how to like set your default Wi-Fi and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm just streaming to that channel live now. Um, gonna pause. I think around the 15-minute mark. I think that's it. I'm gonna pass on my talking stick, and maybe I'll talk to you tomorrow. Maybe it'll be a couple days. We'll see how I'm feeling. But thanks for now.